Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is a recorded match from the West Coast Challenge One Pocket Tournament, Table 2 action between Shane VANBOENING and Jason Shaw. They are playing a race to 4, one pocket, and that is Shane VANBOENING to break. So thanks for watching, everybody. And stay tuned, because after this we got two 10-ball matches coming right up. And I'm doing real-time scoring, so let's just make sure we got the score up here correctly. It is 0-0, ball count 0-0, and it was Shane's break. And not a bad break, I guess, from Shane. I like my cue ball to be like right where Jason Shaw just wiped his hand there against that first diamond underneath the side pocket, right snug against the cushion. That's where I like to have my cue ball after the break. Peter Heel says, if you go to Facebook, look up ICEA, Chinese 8-ball. Peter Heel, thank you very much for your help. I entered the tournament. I'm playing in that tournament, by the way. I put in my $128, and I've been going and practicing on those tables. Actually, for the past 3 weeks, I've been going on and off to go and practice on their Joy tables. So I'm fortunate to be able to have spent some time on those tables. They are tough tables, very tough tables. So you're going to see these two guys are going to probably play a very aggressive game. I mean, Shane and Jason are probably known to the world. They're ranked in top 5, 10 of the best rotation players in the world. I'll say top 10 because there are a lot of Taiwanese and Chinese players now that are real good, European players that are excellent players as well. And we've also got, players like Carlo Biado, Filipino players that have also been ranked #1 in the last year or two on the WPA rankings. So I'm going to say that Shane and Jason are both in the top 10 tier of pool players. But when they play one pocket, it's a little bit different. One pocket is one of those equalizer games, in my opinion, when it comes to professional pool. So I think he's considering taking a foul here, I think, unless he feels like there's some frozen balls and he can just jam into the 13 there, and maybe the 4 moves up table. I don't know what kind of spacing there is between the cue ball and the 13. Hey everybody, Shane's wearing the same shirt that he wore when he played Eklent Koch in the recent European event. The same, looks like his 2017 USA shirt from the Mosconi Cup. Yeah, so Shane's ducking for cover above that 8-ball, just playing to freeze the cue ball into the 8, just like Jason did there. Eventually that 8-ball is not going to be there. In fact, I think this is it. That's going to be the last of the 8-ball that we're going to see being used. For cover. Shane wants to thin this 14 and do something with this 15 here. Duck underneath it. And that was well played. I mean, you can't play that shot really much better without scratching. Jason, like I said, you're going to see an aggressive performance from all players. However, that shot was relatively safe, considering those balls on the side rail are doubled up against each other. Now Shane is looking at this 11 out of the stack, and that's what Jason needs to remember, is that this game's all about the cue ball. I mean, if you can't play a good shot and make it and continue your run, you always have to think of your cue ball. And leaving your cue ball 4, 5, even 2 inches off a rail, when the possibility of missing a shot is not desired. You always want to leave your cue ball against the rail. For Jason to assume that he's going to make that bank is dangerous. He's not going to last long in any game of one pocket playing that way. Pretty close quarters here, but I think Shane can manage making this ball. Problem is what does he do after he makes this ball? So, and does he shoot at it? Looks like he's shooting that shot, the 9 ball. It's hard for us to see the angle of attack. So the 9 ball goes down. Peter Heel, he says, my name is Thomas Heel, and I use my father's page. He promotes Chinese pool for joy on YouTube, and if you want to watch Chinese pool, type in Thomas Heel on YouTube. In fact, I watch a lot of the Chinese pool now because I'm involved in a tournament, so I'm trying to step up my game for the joy competition coming up. So it's 3-0 now in the first game between Shane and Jason Shaw. And Shane's looking at making it 5-0 real quick. Will he stun over for the 4 ball to make it 6-0? Remains to be seen. Both of these players, for the most part, you give them an open shot, they're going to run out. And that's what makes them dangerous in one pocket. But if you put them against guys like Bob Herchek, Dennis Orcollo, very well known and proficient one pocket players, Warren Kiamko, Alex Pagulayan, they're going to have a real tough run. And they're going to try to play defensive, but for the most part, you're going to see the seasoned one pocket players usually going to beat these guys. Except actually Shane. Shane did very well in this tournament. He actually came in second place in this tournament, and we had a whole field of pros. So, in fact, if I remember correctly, Shane, I observed that Shane's improvement in one pocket since last year had increased by almost double. I think he plays one pocket twice as good as he played in 2017. He was playing a much better one-pocket game. Than he did last year. Shout out to Darren Walding, Josh Delara, who are tuned in now on Facebook. Good to see you guys watching. Darren Walding is probably one of Oregon's strongest pool players, next to Steve Lingelbach. And Paul Marquez. I'm sorry, did I say Darren Walding? Yeah, it was Paul Paul Marquez is one of the... Darren, you have to forgive me, but I don't remember how good your game is, man. But Paul Marquez is good. Let's just go with that fairy tale then, okay? So Darren Walding, I'm scared of him, buddy. I need 10-5. No, Darren, I think if I remember correctly, you actually do play pretty well, and I think we've streamed you one or two times. But I do get you guys mixed up because I just don't know you all so well. But Tyler Hansen states that Chris Byers is actually the strongest player in Oregon by Fargo rating. Darren Walding says, "Don't walk that back, dude." I like what you're saying. Yeah, you can always save that sound clip, you know, like. Josh Gravely asks, what's the idea behind One Pocket? You basically, you know, it's a strategy game, and you're basically poised against your opponent. You have to make all of your balls in one pocket, which is elected during the break by the breaker, and your opponent has to make all of their balls in one pocket. So Jason Shaw was going for his pocket just there. He missed because he knows that Shane's pocket is available in the next shot. So that's going to be game one to Shane VANBOENING. And you'll basically see right now, by the start of this game, how the game of One Pocket's played. And if you're looking for rules, you can always go to onepocket.org and you can find out about rules for One Pocket. I don't even know if their website's up right now. Is it up yet? Is it back up? I know that their website was down a little bit. All right, so Jason is elected to play the bottom right-hand corner pocket by the West State Billiards logo. And that's what his pocket is now for the remainder of this game. That is going to be his pocket. So he has to make all his balls in that pocket. Now, by default, Shane's pocket is the next pocket over to the left, which is by the West Coast Swing logo, which is the bottom right, the bottom left pocket. Did I say bottom right, bottom left? Did I get those mixed up? Anyways, so the WCS logo is Shane's pocket, and the West State Billiards logo is Jason's pocket. So now it's a game of chess. They're playing chess. And in some cases, with these guys, they might be banging their chests. Another good shot here. Ball speed, very important here for Shane. He played a similar shot in the last game, hanging the cue ball in the corner pocket, didn't he? Wow. Jason took a great shot there. Tough to shoot that cue ball when you're coming out of the corner pocket like that. Looks like, is Jason playing some sort of a combo? Yes, he is. Here comes Eagle Eye. Congratulations both to Jason and to Shane. Shane won the Euro Billiard Tour event that recently happened, and I just watched Jason. Maybe it was a previous past event. I just watched Jason play a Chinese 8-ball event that he won. I watched. Maybe it was from a while back. Anyways, Jason wins everything, so what the hell. Congratulations, Jason, for being alive and playing so well. Congratulations on your new baby. How about that? Congratulations to the Shaw family for the new baby. I believe that's 6-0 now. Jason's stuck behind the 3, so he'll play safe here. Jacked up. Woo! Does not hit a rail. And he leaves Shane a shot. Now, that is bad news, buddy. So here comes Shane. Shane will shoot for his hole now. Spotting that ball up might not have helped Shane very much, because I think it's taken away a few shots. But he is eyeballing the 9-5 combo. So let's see. He'll make this 6. And how will he play this? Is he going to draw back off this 6 ball? Play a power draw? No. Looks like he's rolling forward. Stun. He'll stun above the side pocket and come back down for the 9. 9-5 combo. Is that what he's going to shoot? He's looking at it. Yes, sir. Great shot. 9-5 combo on. Shane, incidentally, is playing with his new. A lot of people asked if that was a Revo shaft. It's not a Revo shaft. It is actually his new Q-Tech shaft. It's a carbon fiber shaft, and it's supposed to launch on the market in December. And I believe the price point on that is, if I'm not mistaken, is $399. I think it's a little less than the Revo. But this was the first event, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it's the first event that I saw him playing with it. And a lot of people were asking, what is he playing with? And that's what it is. So he's lined up another combo here, it looks like. Great shot. And now he's opened everything up. So this could be a game stolen by Shane, because Jason had 6 balls on the table. It was 6-0, and Jason just played kind of a bad shot there, and he Ended up having to spot a ball. And Shane's turning this, he's really turning this into a good run. Whoa. That was uncharacteristic. Very uncharacteristic. So now Jason, all he needs is 2. Tyler, thank you in the chat room. He says the price for the new Q-Tech carbon fiber shaft will actually be $449. So Jason gets on the board. It's 1 game apiece. Jason versus Shane. And and if you're still watching, Shane, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed playing our West Coast swing. You came in second place against Tony Chohan in this event. But I just want to remind you that I was really impressed, and I'd like to tell the audience too, very impressed with your one pocket performance this year. And I think your one pocket game has definitely jumped up a huge notch. And rightly so, Shane. You've put in a lot of work, and you've played, you know, like 2017, we watched you play Tony Chohan for 5,000 a set, and you didn't win those sessions, but you know, playing Tony in that respect is you know, is only going to make you a better player in the long run. So anyway, it's good to see you playing one pocket so well, Shane. Jason Shaw, he's been playing one pocket now for a few years. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I watched him about 3 or 4 years ago. He used to stream on Facebook playing one pocket for like 100 a rack or 100 a set. I can't remember who he played, but I remember seeing like a 5-day marathon of him really getting into one pocket. So Jason's no stranger to the game, but he's definitely still learning the nuances of this game. In a match, playing one pocket, you know, for the most part, you're going to favor Shane VANBOENING against Jason Shaw. But actually, would love to see them play 10-ball. I'd love to be able to make that happen too. So. Jason Langford asking if Scott Frost ever played Steve Cook. Good question. I'm not really sure. That's a great bank. Yeah, that came with a little bit of risk as well. But Shane took it on, made a good shot. Uh-oh. Trouble in the house. We got Trick 60, Junior Flores, George Teachea. All the troublemakers watching now. Glad you guys are all. And so is Ben Sutherland. Uh-oh, look busy. Ben Sutherland, soon to get married in Las Vegas. I want to wish you guys congratulations, and I really hope you guys have a wonderful life together. All right, well, here comes Shane again. He's He's trying to rack up some points here quickly. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. You know, I never feel confident playing shots like that with speed off the rail. Something I need to practice, actually, more of. I don't mind playing that shot slowly, but playing it quickly like that, 3 times across, very difficult to do consistently. And guys like Shane VANBOENING are just that's what make definitely it's shots like that that separate them from amateurs like myself. Shane's another one. I'd play him $10 a day for a month if I could. Even. Play him $10 a day. And I just want to mention something. All you guys that are asking for weight, stop asking for weight. Play even. You got to play everybody even. Play even, play cheap. You know? You want to get a spot, raise it up a little bit. But quit playing like 9-6 for 10 a game. I mean, really? Play for free 10 a game. Play even 10 a game. George says that my ego couldn't take it after a couple of days playing Shane VANBOENING. Well, maybe you're right. Oh, that's going to be game over. Yep. Okay, so it's 2-0 now. Like I said, you know, these two guys are gunslingers. You're not going to see a huge, long match between these guys. Total gunslingers. So, and I want to welcome everybody watching right now and remind you guys that we will be live from Hard Times Billiards. We're going back to Hard Times on October 6th and 7th. So don't miss the shenanigans live from Hard Times Billiards. We're going to do 1 pocket on Saturday and 9-ball on Sunday. So if you're watching on YouTube, you should hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications. And that way, you know, when we do go live from Hard Times Billiards, you'll know right away in case we have any technical issues or whatever. And be sure to give us a like as well. You know, keep promoting pool. Help do your part to promote pool. Trick 60 in the audience asks if the Q-Tech carbon shaft is available to the public yet. Not that I know of. I believe it's being released in December of this year. However, I did see somebody with a Q-Tech shaft. He got it from a Q maker and a Q repair person that I know of, and in California, who got a hold of a Q-Tech and I believe sold it to my friend. And I'm not going to mention any names, but for some reason I want to say that there's a very short release of these shafts out there on the market for some reason, because my friend Johnny Tang has one. Oh, I said his name. Yeah. Shout out to Johnny Tang. So if you're looking for the next matches that are coming up, if you go ahead, you just click or look at the description below. You'll find out all the matches and in the order that they appear, all the matches that are coming up. The Gunslingers. I wish I had more time to play myself. I'm lucky if I get to play like twice a month now. Like if I go, get into action or anything, like especially can't get into action more than twice a month, if at all, because I just don't get enough practice nowadays. But I was telling the story about just last week I played Rocky Tour, and I played my best pool in a long time. Like I was very, very surprised of how well I stepped up and hung in there. But I have to Rocky's credit, he brought out my best game. I mean, I played really well and still broke even. I ran a 4-pack playing 9-ball. I haven't done that. I think I've run one 4-pack before in my life, and and I don't even remember like how many years ago. That must have been like 12, 15 years ago. I ran a 4-pack, but it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling when you can play that. When you step up and you play that well, it's a very good feeling. But I know I just don't play enough, so it's incredibly. It's like torture to me because I always wanted to be able to be in the box with guys like Shane, guys like Jason Shaw. Always wanted to get in the box with those guys and be able to give them a game, But even today, I know for sure. Like if I were to get into the box even playing one pocket against Shane, I really don't think I could play that. And I know because one pocket's my best game. I'd have no chance in the box against Shane. So no, I didn't play Rocky from Oregon. I played a guy named Rocky Tour, who's a Filipino player. He plays at Hard Times Billiards. A lot of the guys from SoCal know who he is. Good player, but he definitely brought out my best game, and I plan on scheduling a rematch with him. We ended up breaking even. We played like 4 or 5 sets, and it was 4 sets, and we broke even. I want to have a long race with him. I want to do like a race to 25, maybe for like 1,000 or something. I'd like to do that. I'll record it. record it or stream it. I don't think I'll stream it. I think I'll just record it. Streaming's too much pressure, man. Wow, what just happened there? Jason accidentally came into the 7 ball, and I think he's kind of falling apart in this match a little bit. Jason is an amazing player, but I just don't quite think he's a one-pocket player yet. You know, I've been playing one pocket for probably 15 years now, and I still have to tell myself, like, I have to remind myself that I'm not the most patient player in the world, and I need to be patient, you know. And so when I'm playing one pocket, I have to talk myself down so often. It's not easy. It's not easy to do. And it's very easy to get mixed up with your own game. I mean, I grew up as a rotation player, an 8-ball rotation player or 9-ball player. So it's very easy to forget. And, you know, depending on the opponent you play, if you don't play a guy that plays one pocket primarily, you get a little confused. Not confused, but you can easily forget that you need to stay not copy the other player's pace, you know, which is like usually like a 9-ball player. You know, and then you got guys like Shane, though. You kind of have to take opportunities when they come up, because if you don't take your opportunities, you will, you know, you'll find yourself sitting in a chair. So Jason agrees to go up table. Sorry if the camera gets blocked ever. I'm sorry about that. We only had one camera on this table. Hey, Shane, get out of the way, man. Hey, there you go. Nice. This is a 2-railer. This goes up and down table. It's a relatively free shot, too, but Shane would rather wait. Which is smart, because when you only need one ball, why take chances? This shot is another tempting shot, but this carries some risk. Oh, I'm sorry. He's playing for the other pocket. My bad. Forgot which pocket he was playing for. Whoopsie. Jason Shaw, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Shaw. Coming back. Coming back at you live. Take a good shot there. Yeah, he's got the 3 if he wants it. Bad enough. And it's gonna come back up table there a little, just a diamond. Shane will just probably kick at this. This can go in. This can go in. He can actually hide the cue ball too, or at least miss. Ooh. Keep in mind, guys, these matches, they happen in July, but I'm kind of watching them for the first time myself, so. That's a good shot. And that'll do it. Race to 3, I guess, is what it was. Oh, race to 3. Okay. All right. So anyway, we're gonna toggle over now. We're gonna got 10 ball coming up right now. The next match coming up is Jason Shaw versus Marcelino Montoya. Marcelino is a local Northern California player, and oddly enough, I see him enter other events too. Like I saw him play in Tucson, Arizona at the 3-cushion amateur championship event. And he likes to play 3-cushion billiards. So let's check out Marcelino Montoya against Jason Shaw. That's going to be fun. And once again, I'm going to remind you guys, we are going to be live streaming from Hard Times Billiards this week. Come check us out at Hard Times Billiards October 6th and 7th. And we're going to be giving away a Tiger Q at the venue. You got to be at the venue if you want to get the Tiger Q, or at least to sign up for the Tiger Q giveaway. 1 pocket on Saturday. Come and play. Only $20 to get in. And 9 ball on Sunday. $30 to get in. Toughest tournaments. The toughest monthly tournaments in the United States. And the oldest. So let's get this